So, this is a UBT II. Do you know what that means?
Not really, to be honest with you.
Oh, God dang, you make me go through. That's nice. So, this is 800 to 900 yards, aged at least 8 hours, three turns, 2 wound beds.
Okay.
You don't have to find wound beds, but if you could point them out, that'd be awesome.
Okay.
And
it's also good for a reference point if you have to restart somewhere.
Yeah.
You want to restart your dog.
Okay.
Yep. So if you decide to restart, that's a great place. Restarts don't count against you, so if you think your dog's off and you get the feeling it's off, you're more than welcome to restart.
You can say, I think my dog's off.
Yeah, explain it to us. If you just go rogue, we ain't.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I'll explain it.
But if you sit there and say, okay, my dog's off, and we see you pull him off the track, it's not good for you.
Right,
Yeah,
I understand that.
so,
Yeah.
So once he said that, I made the decision to let my dog go even if I thought she was off. Because you do get 2 free callbacks before they possibly fail you.
Yeah, don't. If you don't think it's off or you're not sure, I wouldn't say it because it may be on.
I'm going to give you a little hint. With all these leaves, every time you restart, we're tracking up the area.
Right,
So,
right. Yeah.
Better if you don't have to restart.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure, for sure. Okay.
And then, any questions about it? Do you have any?
No.
We can answer some, but some of them we can't. But if you got some,
yeah.
it's got 3 turns, 2 wound beds.
Okay. Yeah.
This is we actually put it out at 5 yesterday, so it's a little
15,
we have to
16
figure out
hours.
Which way we were going too.
right.
Yeah, it's around 5.
Around 5. So.
Okay. Yeah. I used to tell the hunters to stay decent far back.
Yep. We're gonna be about 30 foot back, and we can't. If you tell us to stay, we can stay, but we can't stay too long.
Yeah. No. So, I'd rather. I used to have them stay back a distance. I'd rather. I mean, you're going to because you're judges, but even like you guys, stay a little bit closer. If you're too far back and she's unaware that you're back there, if you make a noise, she stops to go check that out, then continues the track. So I just rather she be able to know you're with us still.
So while we're doing this, if this dog stops, you guys stop. If he's moving at all, if he's coming back at us, stand there like a tree. Don't move. Just stand perfectly still until they're headed down the line and we're walking with them.
Yeah.
If just watch him or me, and if we're standing still, stand still. Okay. So you ready? I'll turn into the hunter if you'd like.
Yeah, that's fine.
No more questions now, though. After I turn into the hunter, there's no more questions.
Mum's the word.
Mum's the word.
So you said you shot it right in the butt?
Well, what I can tell you is me and Doug was drinking Old Crow last night. We came down this road, and it's the biggest jackalope I ever saw. We hit it right in the side with the truck. Jug jumped out and grabbed my pistol and started pa-choo, pa-choo, pa-choo. I think he hit it. It was standing right there because we had blood. And it went up to this next flag, and that's where we lost it. Actually, we fell down. We napped a little right there, and then we backed on out and called you.
Okay.
So that's what happened.
All right. Well, I'll get her downstate in that for a minute.
So you kind of peek at the flag there, and from there to that flag, there, go around.
Diesel. Hey. Yeah, that's it. All right, down. Down. Nope. Don't eat the hair. I don't want you thrown up again. All right. Hey, find it. And
So this was the really first huge tail that my dog was on the track and doing well. When she gets over this log right here, I knew she was on it. For one, she likes to kind of sniff around trees and under trees because it holds scent very well. When she went over it and just committed to it, I knew she was on the track. Also, there was a real dark spot on the log. I looked down and saw probably blood. I didn't stop to check. It added up. So my dog actually does like a U-turn right there and then turns to use the restroom, and she takes a poop. Usually when she takes a poop, she gets the zoomies and goes running around. So I knew she was probably going to be off after this, but I didn't recall her or restart her because I was going to use every free recall I get during the test, and that's exactly what I did. So I'm going to cut a lot of this out, but we go for a while and then they recall us.
Yeah, you're going to be hyperspelled for a second, aren't you? Come here. Down.
Where would you like those to stand? The trail's got to be right.
Yeah.
It's right in this area.
Okay, yeah, just where you guys are, that's fine.
Get back a little bit for you. You want me to have them come this way?
No, it's okay. When we start going, though.
You guys just stand still. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah, which I think she came off because we hit a real life deer bed. I think she got hot right there around the poop area and then took off that way, just for reference. I just see that real life deer bed. Hey, find it. I don't see blood there, but that's a spot to mark for blood. No, I have to throw paper for when I check for blood later on. I don't see it yet. I'm partially colorblind, so. Yeah, my red and greens is what I struggle with. So I like to throw paper down where she alerts in a sense, and then if I need to come back, I check there for blood in the area. So here's your guys' bed. Good old bed. Yeah, so if I throw paper, it's usually multiple.
You're marking your trail.
Right, I'm marking something to check later if I need to restart. I'm not marking a spot to restart, I'm marking something to check. So I like to mark corners just for reference, and I mark, so I don't touch the GPS, and I mark where she alerts and change the behavior. I'm only marking where I cross the low spot. I was just marking where I marked the low spot, just a reference for me. Got another bed. That's by the line right there.
Now at this time I did not know that we did all 3 turns, even though I did know we found the 2 beds. I also was worried about her behavior right here because she stops, head up, goes a little bit further, stops, head up, uses the restroom, and then instead of like pulling me in a direction or committing to a direction, she starts lagging around, usually telling me that she's missed it or she's off. But she self-corrects.
She's resetting herself. Check that for a minute. See what she does. I'm gonna give her a little bit longer. Talking to myself. See here. Yeah, I'm not really trusting this behavior.
So right here, I was kind of questioning her because there's a valley and the scent could come down into the valley. So I stop her and check my line on Onyx to see what we were looking at, and I continue to hold pressure on the line. Instead of giving her a command, I really wanted to see if the dog would turn around and come back, if she would still try and continue forward, if she'd go left, right, to see how committed to the line she was. And as you see here, she was very committed, and once I put my phone down, she continued the same way, so I continued to follow. So she makes that turn, and her behavior changes. It's really obvious. She tracks for a little while, then picks her head up, she stops. She's slowing down also. She's just kind of like lagging around. But she goes a little bit head up, goes up a little bit head up. I keep saying turn around because I know she's off. but I'm not going to restart her because at the beginning of the track, they kind of said that if I restart her and she's on the track, it's a huge no-no. So I'm using both my recalls if I have to. Now, I was being vocal saying, turn around, turn around, turn around, because I wanted the judge to know that I thought she was off, but I wasn't going to restart her. To see if they give me a little extra time for her to restart herself, because she is really good at that, as you saw before. And sure enough, she does.
Come on, turn around, turn around. Yeah, there you go, there you go.
So my external battery fell out of my pack and it yanked my camera down to where you can't really see Diesel in a lot of the video. So I'm going to kind of edit out the parts that are not important of her just kind of walking, especially because you can't see her anymore. But we're almost at the end of the video, so you'll get to see the end real quick.
Yes, reset yourself.
So right where they were scanning, I had a piece of toilet paper thrown, which means she came back to that turn where she came off at. And she just keeps walking straight at that turn. Now, I follow her here because when she self-restarts herself, she usually does really good, but there was no
Way
head
better
snap,
behavior.
and she just continued on. That's a spot where I should have questioned it, but I didn't yet, and I kind of kept following her, just because my nose got to the best of me, honestly. But we go for a little bit, and they recall us, and that is our second free recall. And from this point on, if we have any more recalls, we will fail.
Okay. Come here. With me. Down. Down. We'll give it a few minutes now. Down. Oh, I know. It's okay, huh? It's okay. You're fine. Stay. Find it. Yeah, there's 2 drops on a leaf right here. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. Get it, girl, get it. Get it, girl, get it. That's a good girl. That's a good girl.
Good job.
That's a good girl. You want to keep it from me, huh? That's a good girl. Come here, you go. That's it. Get it, girl. That's it, girl. That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
Your team.
Yeah.
They're a good team.
I appreciate it.
Well, congratulations. We think you passed.
I really appreciate that. That is awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
I didn't get the hang.
Yes, of course.
Let me come along.
Thank you.
I didn't get the hang.
So as you saw, we went ahead and passed. Super excited, super proud of my dog. Thank you to the Missouri Tracking Association for putting on another amazing event. The Missouri Blood Tracking Symposium is one of the best that it's the only one I've ever been to, so it is the best I've been to. So huge thank you to those, and huge thank you to my mentors who have helped me this entire time. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me if you like the editing, if you don't like the editing. I'll have more videos coming out. Some recoveries being posted soon. I got my first kid on the way, so editing's taking a little longer because it's no longer the priority. So again, if you have any comments, concerns, or even advice, I'll take advice. Thanks, guys.